Yay! Thank you for the follow, Pacha Beast. We're just playing some indie games tonight. This is a $4 game night. He bought this game for a couple bucks, and it's been really fun. It's called Metal Unit. Might want to check it out. If you're into like kind of like Mega Man-esque style games, it's kind of like an action RPG with Mega Man style sort of gameplay. I wouldn't mind hitting this guy with this fucking grenade. The grenade is really whack. It's got a really whack hitbox. But we got him in the end. Okay. Let it recharge a little bit. It's kind of fun. It's kind of like a stealth element. Like, don't see it at first. There you go, button. Hold that shit. Hold that shit. Oops, I whiffed. I'm a big dummy. Yay! She's speaking hella Japanese. I respect that. Homegirl's bilingual. Okay, so we got some more treasure in here, and whatever the hell this thing is. That's where I'm supposed to go. Alright, what's inside here? Supply room. A purple light will appear before your eyes when you match the same colors. Match the same colors? But I'm colorblind. Match the same colors with what? Red. Oh. Oh, like a puzzle. This should work then, potentially. If I go down here, it should be enough. Here you go. Inventory is full, huh? You son of a gun. I've got so much booty. Look at those cool shit that I've got, man. Over too much cool shit. So the Barbarian Sword's rare. The Barbarian Sword, I mean. But its attack is 30. This one's got 70 attack. If I'm gonna only have one sword on me, might as well be this one, right? Fuck a Barbarian Sword, man. Mika's arrow is common. Get rid of this. Okay. Okay. Blast them, all right. Well, okay. Granada. All right. That's a Granada. Yeah, this is $4 trending. This game's called Metal Unit. It's pretty sick. How many more hits do I have to hit with my goddamn grenade? This thing's kind of whack. We're getting close to having the grenade maxed out. Good. This thing sucks ass. What's a rock? I think rocks count for EXP. Perish. I just used my fucking... Oh, wrong button. Forgot I had that. So I gotta max that out too, huh? This thing's called Metal Unit. It's a pretty cool little game. Inventory's still full. Why is it shining like that? Is that more than just a pebble? More than this. Yeah, I can get rid of this fucking Barbarian Sword. It's still just a pebble, huh? Okay. I should use a pebble on these guys. This seems gonna be very good for this. Easy game. Yeah, it's kind of like a Mega Man style action RPG. Lots of leveling your gear up and stuff. It's pretty cool-ish. My complaints with the game really are that so far, early in the game, it does come off as being pretty easy. It seems like my problem with the game is that they're giving me so much damn loot, I can't even fucking spend it all. It's got waifus and mechs, little brown monkey. Yeah, it's got waifus and mechs. That's kind of the idea of this game, I guess. Everything your heart desires. Easy game. Yeah, I'm being very judgmental, but even though it's only $3, and it's got really great graphics, cool soundtrack, and the gameplay feels very tight. It's got some tight gameplay, which is what you like. But it is sort of, so far, man, very early in the game still, but so far it's a little bit brain dead. I say before this guy fucking bodies me. If I really want to, I want to use my goddamn little rock on this guy. Hit him, little rock! There you go. I forgot I can touch him. It doesn't hurt me to touch these bad guys in this game. Only when they attack you. They make a little sound when they attack, and then you're kind of fucked. I'm gonna unequip this fucking thing, to be honest. Go to my... Oh, I can't unequip it. I've got full inventory. That's alright. Hit it with rocks! Hit it with rocks! So this little pebble item sounds like a joke item. I want to max it out and level it up. There's another one of these pebbles. So I want to get this gun. Is that a gun I've already had? It kind of looks like a gun I've already had, right? This is an epic Brenada. I got another Brenada. Okay. Oh, this is a new thing. Okay, it's new. Alright, so I got a lot of these pebbles. They're like crafting items. I don't want to get rid of those. Banshee laser, daggers. So many cool things. So many cool things. But... as cool as they are, I can't level up fast enough. I have to get rid of something here to get this gun. I guess pebble makes sense. I get hella pebbles in this game. I'm all full up on pebbles, in fact. This is a gun, an axe. I already had this gun before. Let's discard it. So click this button, go to my inventory, go to my axes, discard. Okay. So let's go ahead and keep on. So actually, I don't know where I use my infinite here, looks like. Or maybe not quite. No, I've got to put a little bit more bar. A little bit more bar before I can use my infinite. Or my ultimate. Alright, look. Yeah, I kind of feel like this game's, for me, the downside of it so far is that I'm really more concerned with mastering my weapons than I'm actually concerned about, like, fighting enemies. This guy's the identifying guy. He identifies stuff. Make sure that it's, like, useful to me, I guess. That's fine. Here's an item shop. Oh, he buys things. It's a shame that, I don't want to sell anything. Same dialogue here, okay. Here's the blacksmith. He can upgrade things that are mastered. Or no, he combines things. That's right. He combines things? Yeah, this is the guy that you craft with. I want to combine my pebbles to make this fucking metal chunk, I guess. I mean, I've got enough pebbles for that, for sure. I make white phosphorus grenade, but I don't have a regular grenade yet. I don't have my grenade mastered yet. It's kind of my problem with that. I want to master my grenade first. Alright, should I make a metal chunk? How many of these pebbles do I have? A lot of mech games I've played, it can feel easy because you're constantly locked onto the opponent. It feels like you can't miss. Yeah, this game's not really that way, Little Brown Monkey, but what you've seen is that it does seem that way, right? I have this item equipped right now. It's a support item, it's called. The support item is a weapon developed by the Dust Company, locks on enemies that you hit with ranged attacks. So this is it's like a perk I have that does that, but it's not a part of the core gameplay. But yeah, it does make it very trivial, right? It's just like a really good item. Maybe as the game goes on, that 10 damage won't be that good. But right now it seems a little bit overpowered. I just kind of hit somebody and it kind of kills them for me. You're right. This is the gun shop. I never had this quiver before. Or the Lotus. But I don't have enough shit I can probably get rid of some more pebbles, I guess, huh? Can I go sell some of these? So I've got a bunch of pebbles I can get rid of. I don't want to have all these pebbles on me, I guess. I already have one equipped. So let's just go ahead and sell this. Sell it? Yeah. And then sell this. No. I want to combine those two using this guy here. Into a metal chunk. Like 3D mech games. Like what? Give me an example, Little Brown Monkey. It's not a genre I know that much about. So I have a metal chunk now. Not sure what that's all about. I think I unlocked new stuff. Sure I did. Oh. Oh, so I can only see things where I have a piece that I need. Or something. Well, that's cool, I guess. Okay. So, what is with this metal chunk? Okay. It's a ranged weapon. You can call this a metal unit, huh? I gotcha. It slows me down when I equip it. That's interesting. How about my current pebble? Does that do that too? It does. It slows me down. That's funny. It's a very hard weapon to master, I guess, huh? Okay, that's fine. So I can buy some more guns now if I really want to. I guess I probably do, even though, again, I've got full inventory all the time in this game. But I want to get this quiver and the lotus. Okay, now I can rest here and heal myself, or do a dungeon. I guess I have like 2 options. It's like a searching mission, huh? Are you talking about this? Temporary camp has been set up. You can rest in the tent for the night and repair your suit. This door connects to some old abandoned laboratory. A protection system seals the door during the day. You can probably find something useful inside, but the defense system is still active. So basically I can choose to either, you know, risk losing more health, or I can heal my health here at the campsite. So I can't explore late at night. I have to basically choose between resting or having a chance to get more gear. I mean, I really don't want any more gear, man. I also have no potions left, not really. So I should definitely rest. Okay. Yeah, I've been kind of stingy with the potions lately. I probably should have bought some at the store. Ruined apartment building. So my goal here is to level up my grenade still, and my pebble, and my... Remember, all my shit needs to be leveled up, huh? Let's do it. Now what's with this? It's like a fucking boss room. Hey there, big guy. Ow. Okay, so I should probably hit this guy with some pebbles. Okay. I'm not sure what he's doing when he hops like that. Why is he hopping? Hold these pebbles! On PS2, there's an Armored Core by FromSoft and Zone of the Enders by Konami, and they have really cool, but a little bit easy, huh? Yeah, my brother played a lot of Armored Core when I was growing up, and I watched him play it, but I never really played it myself. And it never looked that easy. Maybe he didn't know how to play it. Maybe the tech is just to fucking do what you said. Easy game. Oh, Crystoli, nice. Here's a bad guy. Now, I want to kill him. I don't want to fucking, like, not kill him. I want to use my grenade here, I guess. That makes sense, right? Let's do that. Well, I want to lure this guy over here first if I can. Not sure why he jumps like that. What is he accomplishing? You're freaking me out, little guy. He kind of bounces straight up, huh? Okay, well, this guy shoots a hell of fucking missiles. I can probably use him. Oh, I don't think I want to do that. I'll use my grenade here. Is my fucking stone not mastered yet? Ow, took damage. Well, that guy died fast by fucking bomb. So my stone's now mastered. Great, great, great. So now I want to master, I guess, you know, this fucking metal chunk. Same idea. Just, you know, it's equally annoying probably. Let's give the college a try. Very low attack power. Same arc? Pretty much. Yeah, so it's just the same thing. Gotta mash it a lot. I also have an ultimate on deck now I can use to blow everybody up at once, and I have to use that to master that. Here's a guy I can... Wrong button there. I need to hit this guy with this. Oh, shit. Push him back. Excuse me, gentlemen. Oh, I can use that to go... Oh, I can use that on these things here. I didn't think about that. I took damage there. I ran out of iframes there. Huh? Interesting. Okay. Give me that free EXP if you don't mind. He's dead. Parried his ass. Bayonetta type shit, basically. I got hit by that guy. Sure I did. Ow. Uh-oh! Well, it's time for the ultimate, right? I want to use my fucking melee now. I deserve that. Okay. Ow, you fucking bit me. You better stop biting me, dog. So I can heal myself now. This is my last heal. That was a pretty tough little room there. I should probably heal right now, though, right? That's L2. There you go. So that was my last cure. I have no more heals. I actually maxed out my grenade, though. That's kind of nice. Let's just get rid of the grenade, then. Hunter's Quiver. Oh, it's one of these things. It adds 1 additional projectile to the ranged weapons. Okay, well. Equip this. So that's not nowhere near as good as my current one. The fucking missile launcher is godlike. But I do want to master more shit. It's kind of the point of the game is to master items, so gotta do that. So how am I looking for this fucking rock? Pretty good, honestly. How about my spear? Also really good. I gotta change this thing out for something else, though, huh? How about this silence missile? I have this Lotus. A rare weapon developed to counter monsters that attack from all sides. 3 flower petal boomerangs orbit around me, huh? Sounds useful. Also this fucking harpoon. It pulls enemies towards myself. That doesn't sound useful to me. Ice bombs. Use chemicals to freeze the target for a short time. Sounds useful-ish. Ish. This sounds the best. Okay, so I've got these bombs that can combine and become another ice bomb. I already have an ice bomb, but it's okay. What does it look like? It's not what I thought it would be. Oh. It adds more over time, huh? Okay. And then eventually they die in time as well. Okay, that's interesting. That could be useful, I suppose. Shouldn't be that hard to master, I guess. My, oh, my ultimate's already mastered too, huh? Well, I don't have any other ultimates, do I? I do not. How's my dodge looking? I've been using that a lot. Oh, it's almost mastered, okay. So it's almost time for me to put on this fucking ice armor. Or this thing. The Banshee laser? Advanced weapons created using forbidden alien technology. Gathers the energy from a successful dodge and fires 2 streams of plasma. Huh, that's interesting. This one's a counterattack. It's different. This game's got some shit going on. I'm probably gonna die here to this boss. Talk all that sweet shit about this game being so easy. But now look at me. About to fight a boss and get shreked. So, I've got this metal rock to level up, and my spear to level up, and this Lotus to level up. Maybe it's time to use the spear, huh? It's a free way to level up on my fucking dodge. Yeah, free dodge level up's interesting. I just farm this guy. There you go. Hit him with rocks all day till the rock's mastered. I deserve that. There you go. Actually, hits twice for 3 damage. That's godlike. Oh, it's that thing I have. It gives me extra projectiles. Oh, what the hell just happened? Okay, they're dropping down. So actually, I throw more rocks. Oh, shit! Oh, shit. Ow. Ow. There's so many dudes. I probably just use my fucking spear and not worry about being an asshole. I also need to use my, this thing. I'm taking damage I don't need to take, to be honest. Oh, shit. Hit that guy there. He's dead. I mean, how's my shoes looking? They're mastered. Okay. Ugh, I'm taking more damage than I would like. I'm trying to level up all my shit. Now, what happens if I die in this game, I wonder? I lose all my loot? That was going to happen to me in a second here? My spear's almost mastered. My rock's almost mastered. Lotus is, you know, getting there slowly but surely. This thing I need to use more projectiles, I think, for this to be maxed out. So now I want to wear either my ice armor, which is a counterattack, or my Banshee laser. Well, they're both epic, right? No, one's rare, one's epic. Well, I guess master this in the short term. Okay. So I should master my spear by hitting somebody. I just hit like a couple guys with it. Well, that's crazy. How did they come up to me? This thing's mastered now, my spear, I believe. Sure is. I'm kind of low on health, though, right? Am I wrong about that? About half health. I'd probably upgrade my health with some of these crystals I've got. So I can get rid of my spear now and put on, I don't know, something batter. It would make sense to level up your most rare thing first, right? In case you lose it, I guess, is the idea. Okay, so I have that. I also have my maxed out ultimate. And that's fine. I have no other ultimates to swap in right now. I can discard some things if I really wanted to. This thing is common. The missile launcher is common, so I should probably keep that for the boss, though. Would that make sense? Nah. Discard that. Well, how close am I to the camp? I'm pretty close to camp. I'd probably try to sell this shit, right? Rather than just discarding it. In any case, my build's pretty good right now. What's this sword do? It's quite unique. So the swords, they have different behavior. It's kind of like a pretty cool game that way. So I want to use my Lotus on these guys. Wrong button. Just to master the Lotus, just to kind of make it do its thing. Oh shit, what is this going to be? So I think I want to use my sword here. Okay. Zakata, huh? Well, I'm taking so much damage. Your boy's taking so much damage. So here's a good spot for more of these Lotuses. Also looks like my rock is mastered. That's great. So I can put on another projectile gun like this Axis type Frost. Okay. Yeah. What else do I have that goes in this slot? I have this fucking kunai. It's a common item. Okay. So I don't want to master any common stuff. So I might, you know, be able to get that back whenever I want. How are we looking here for this Lotus? It's not looking that great, to be honest. So I think I'm getting double shot is my guess, if I understand correctly what's going on here. I think that every bullet, yeah, every bullet I fire is actually 2 bullets. A lot of fucking health. He's finally dead. I have to crouch, that's right. I forgot that was a thing in this game. Oh, I got cooked by that goddamn Banshee laser, goddamn. Where you going, dog? Hold that shit. I'm making a lot of money, but I'm not sure what the money's good for in this game. A lot of bad guys up there. They can fall through the ground. I gotta be careful with them. gonna be really good for my, for this. Oh, there's a guy up there. I gotta kill him in a major way. He's got armor on his front side. Okay. Hit him with that fucking Lotus. Like a little baby boss there. So there's definitely, speaking of boss, there's a guy up there who's going to be a real pain in my ass. I don't really have a way to hit him effectively. He's kind of above my head. He summons people. So he's dead now, okay. So I didn't take any damage from him. I have more Lotus for these guys. Okay, so it's pretty straightforward. Here for this. This is amazing. Whee! A lot of fucking health, man. That's good for my Lotus to level up, though. Can I cheese you in a similar way, my friend? Come here. Come here, come here, come here. I got a good feeling about this. Okay. There you go. Yay! Stage clear. Now, I wonder how many more rooms there are before the next resting spot. Because your boy is a little bit fucked up. I got, you know, no more health left. I got floating disc out there, and it's called the Lotus. It's a side weapon. It's alright. I feel like it's going to be, you know, much better once the game goes on. It's not hard to control, but, you know, might as well mash. I kind of feel like a lot of the secondary guns in this game are kind of like, just mash this. You just mash it, dude, because you might as well. So it doesn't cost you anything to mash it. If they're floating around you, right, then you can, you know, do some damage. Okay. So I want to. How am I looking for my inventory here? Guns at half. Sword's not even close. I have this thing. It's almost, the Lotus almost done leveling up. That's great. Did you guys see Rain World got new DLC? I never played Rain World, Little Brown Monkey. Oh wait, Rain World. Is that the game that my friend 3Ven showed me one time? Where you play as like a little squirrel? Am I wrong about that? Yeah, I don't know from Rain World. Well, this is an ultimate right here. Zakata. A chained lightning weapon created after many failed attempts. Okay. Plays a slug cat. Okay, he plays a little slug cat. Got new DLC. How old is that game? They made new DLC for it? That's sick. That's what you want to happen. So this is my last room here, huh? I wouldn't mind just mashing melee to get out of this room. Who are you, lady? I'm Machi from Suntail. Do you want a synthesis gem? I'll take it, thanks, yeah. Good luck with your synthesis. Hang in there. What's a synthesis gem? Yeah, I'm just gonna try to mash through here. I should probably use my, I should use this thing. It's almost mastered. Oh man, it's hard to hit this guy. Come on. Ah! Oh, now it's mastered, okay. So now this thing's mastered, jeez. Little white squirrel looking thing, huh? Like a slug cat. They had like several types of slug cats and stuff. It looks interesting, but just like the base game, you'd want to put in real time to experiment and get things to heart. Is that a game you like a lot, Little Brown Monkey? So I have this mastered. I don't have the silent missile, but it's common. Do anything that goes in that spot that's not common? I do not. Okay, well, let's use the ice bomb then. Alright, so inventory is full. I have this purple synthesis gem, huh? It's used for, oh, it's epic. I see. It's an epic thing I can use to synthesize two epic things together to get something even better than epic. Okay. I probably should do that. This is the last room I gotta survive, but I've got very low health right now. I'm gonna use my best stuff. I've been playing this game in a way where I'm using all my worst stuff. That's the only reason. That's the only reason why there's any challenge whatsoever. Okay, so let me blast scout this. This gun is amazing. Just use your good stuff from now on, dude. Don't use your bad stuff. Use what's good. Just kill. So that gun's already mastered. When you use good shit, it gets mastered fast. So I have this kunai now that goes in that slot. What else goes in that slot? Nothing. Where's the kunai then? It's got explosives, huh? What's it look like? Oh. So you do 1, 2, 3. So basically it shoots 2 normally. Now it shoots 3 because of my perk. Okay, it seems, you know, arguably useful. Maybe not. It's got a lot of unique elements that make it special even if it's really hard, huh? Well, that's sick. That's what you want. I have an ultimate. I should use this. I have to use it with lightning power. I have to get between them. I might die if I do it too recklessly, though. Oh, no. Ow! I gotta kill this fucking guy. Okay. I am so low on health. But we're close to being done here. You a creep, dude. You a fucking creeper. Yeah, this thing is nowhere near as good as my last gun, but the last gun was like a, you know, a more rare gun, so it kind of makes sense. Oh, his fucking jump attack actually got me. I'm so scared. Okay. My ultimate's fucking proc. I'm gonna hold the ultimate till I need it, I think. Oh. Kick the enemies in their emotions. Let them know they'll never have a waifu, huh? It'll hurt more than the gun. This gun hurts pretty bad, though, this fucking kunai. If they're just willing to put in the time, I could see getting into it. The time I put into it in December, I was too busy to dig in like it really needs. I'm so low on health revenge. I'm really scared. Well, kunai's already mastered, dog? Oh, oh, they're jumping. Please be the end. I'm so scared. So now all my guns are mastered. Every gun that I have is mastered. It seems that way. So I want the good gun. I want my ice gat. That's the good gun for killing people with. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it's for. Is to kill guys. So that would be right here. My sword is close to being mastered. My ultimate is halfway there. I haven't used my ice bomb at all. This thing is getting there slowly but surely. Ventilator is okay. Alright, dude. And my problem is that my build, it's not based around being optimal. Oh, I'm dead. Damn. Well, let's see what happens when we die in this game. So I got upgrades. So I traded all my gear in. I get a bunch of upgrades. So that's why I buy my upgrades in this game. Okay. Now I know. Episode 2? What? I don't get to fucking replay the same shit, or is this the same shit I did last time? Okay, so let's go upgrade my character now, I think is the idea. I have all these Cristoles. Reduce the cooldown of items used by Jonah by 5%. Okay. Increases their running speed. I think I want more health. That's this thing. Okay. Now I don't have enough for anything. I upgrade my speed though, right? Or maybe not. No. Alright, that's fine. So now I know how to get those. I didn't know how to get those before. The things I can actually upgrade my character. And I have nothing in my inventory except for one potion. I have no gear even. But I can summon gear that I found. Okay. So I can get my loadout sorted out here. Now hang on. What if I were to back out of this? If I go to my menu, I still have my cadet power. This is like my perks, I think, right? They follow, cheeks. This is I can get hunter soon if I get enough of this loot. I don't know if that shit unlocked yet. Okay. I want to get some weapons here. I can only get common stuff, but I do have 18 MP. So I want to get this axe. Axe is not mastered yet. Nor is the dagger. Nor is the hunting knife. I can only take one? Oh. Didn't expect that. So, what if I were to equip one? I bet I could wear two if I equipped one. Let me wear this axe. Give me the axe. There you go. Now can I get another weapon out? Sure I can. So I want this dagger, I suppose, huh? Beep, 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 beep. Give me the dagger. Ranged weapons. So once again, yeah, I'm very close. I have nothing, no reason to get into this shit. Give me this fucking axis, I guess. I like the gun the most. It does work. Sub-weapons. None of these are mastered. If I mastered a bunch of them, then I could actually manage to get my rare shit out of my inventory. It's a unique mechanic. So basically, this game rewards you for mastering weapons by letting you access rarer weapons that you found before. So I found some really rare shit before, but I can't get them out of my inventory until I have enough mastery on my other weapons. So give me this ice bomb. I'm gonna equip it. Equip this. Now wait a minute. Oh, so this thing is I only could summon one weapon at a time. Okay, so I only can use one weapon. Well, I guess dagger's probably fine then, dude. So I can't carry more than one out of here. What's up, Tchaikovsky? I'm playing a game called Metal Unit, dude. It's got big booby ladies and it's got mech armor. Everything you could possibly want. Okay. Ultimate skill. I can take any of these. Well, give me this one. This one's not mastered yet. Add-ons. Missile launcher? No. I don't want the missile launcher. It makes everything get fucked up. I do want this, though. The light armor. Okay. So let's go and check out my inventory. And put on my ultimate. Put on this gun. Put on my accessory. There you go. Yeah, I think boobs are great, Tchaikovsky, but I think mech armor is even better, right? For me personally, anyway. Okay, so I've got my build set up a little bit. Let's go and see what's going on with this game. So everything here is going to be probably the same, you would think, as it was before. The plot has not progressed, as you would expect. So I'm going to basically redo the same dungeon I just did, but hopefully win this time, now that I'm a little bit stronger. That seems to be, you know, the roguelike thing. That's the way it should be. Here's Forestia. Choose where I go. Start at the beginning again. Alright. So I have this little baby dagger, huh? It's very fast. It's very short range. That's okay. In this game, you don't get damaged by touching enemies. Now, is this the same environment? And if it is, in what way is this a roguelike? If it's the same environment, what's the point? Mech armor's good, but metal robot boobies? Can't beat that shit, man. Yeah, I guess best of both worlds, right? Are the enemies here all dead? I'm so confused. No, there's somebody. When they're being attacked, they can't attack back. That's sort of how it works in this game. Yeah, even this guy, he's kind of big. He still gets launched. Now, if I were to go up here and do this little jump quest again, would I be able to get the treasure again? Whee. How's that been, Tchaikovsky? Oh, shit. Zip. Down here's treasure now. And the treasure is back. Sure. I got type Frost again. Okay. It seems like this dungeon is like preset. It's not like randomized. Yeah, it's kind of like a Samus-esque here. It's kind of like a Samus, that's kind of a design in this game. And it's cool. It's cool. I've got, you know, this game's got strengths, it's got weaknesses. I feel like maybe the more I play it, the more I'm going to appreciate the strengths of it. Right now, my complaint about the game primarily is that it's sort of monotonous. I think that, you know, as I understand the game's mechanics and its growth more, and I get further into the game, like, it's the first dungeon, dude. It's going to be monotonous, right? It's not that fucking deep right now. Maybe it'll become deeper as it goes, though. That's interesting. I got 1, 2, 3. I got to do like an air attack, I got like a dash, huh? Throwing anus. Now, that's already mastered, right? Sure it is. Yeah. All this shit's already mastered. I have no need for none of this shit. It's got cool graphics, really tight game feel. I kind of feel like my only problem with the game is that it's sort of like, it feels kind of mashy. Like, the difficulty's not really there. I did die like a bitch, though, just now. So I can complain all I want about the difficulty being too easy, but I did die. But I only died because I'm playing the game in the least optimal way possible. Which I've been doing because I feel like the game is, you know, it's so easy that there's no reason why I shouldn't. This game has a mechanic where, as you use your shitty weapons, you have access to better weapons as you go. So I kind of feel like I'm just sort of using my shittiest stuff. Wow. What is this? Oh, it's a Nano Potion L. Okay, that's not that great. I'm using my worst stuff so that I can unlock good stuff later on. And so I really have been like doing I'm doing like an anti-build. It's like a reverse build. Just using whatever's worst, whatever's the shittiest stuff. If I actually used the good stuff, it'd be, you know, a lot more trivial. But it's whatever. Everybody's dead. Oh, I see. I got hit there when he died. It's hard to hit those guys with a long range weapon, huh? Give me that. Stage clear, yay! So can I find any hidden stuff up here or not? So give me that. Everybody's dying. Oh, we got. Oh, I'm sorry. What's the puzzle here? Blow out the candles to make the purple light appear. Okay. That seems pretty straightforward. Oh, but they come back fast. Oh, you gotta be quick with it. Okay, okay. I respect that. That's fun. Oh, I'm not gonna be fast enough. Gotta use your noodle, man. Gotta use your fucking noodle. Oh, not quite. Not quite fast enough, huh? I haven't finished it, Takowski. It's gonna be next Monday and Wednesday. We're in the post-game dungeon. Basically, we beat the game already. We saw the credits roll. We're on New Game Plus. In New Game Plus, you unlock a new secret final dungeon. That's what we're doing right now. It's gonna be a big pain in my ass, I can already tell. I have to really be quick with the fucking... with the shit. You gotta be with the shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm kind of concerned though, Takowski. I'm not gonna really have time to finish the game the way I want to. I've heard this final dungeon is, like, really, really needlessly long. I played it for, like, 2 hours. It's very tedious. Like, there's really no gameplay there. I shouldn't have expected any more from Parasite Eve at this point. But yeah, it's a game where it's a dungeon that's 77 floors. Your main character has the slowest running speed in any game I've ever played in my life. And just run around this huge-ass place for 77 floors at 0 miles an hour and fight the same enemies over and over and over. And they're very easy so far. I just kind of feel like... I'm not sure I want to keep playing Parasite Eve for like 3 more weeks just to do this one dungeon. I think I might just give up and then just play another game after this. Oh, what the hell just happened? I didn't trigger that fucking... that thing. I'm kind of down in the dumps about it, Takowski, to be honest. I would love to, you know, complete Parasite Eve the way I want to, but at what cost, right? Should I complete Parasite Eve if it means pushing back other long plays for more than another week? That's why I don't really know for sure. Damn. I'm very close. I'm very, very close. It's kind of how most RPGs played out in the 90s, I suppose, huh? Well, I really don't mind, like, really long post-game dungeons, but Parasite Eve's gameplay I find not to be that thrilling. Like, if it's a long dungeon in a game where I like the gameplay, that's fine. But a long dungeon where I don't like the gameplay as much, like Parasite Eve, I feel kind of frustrated by it. No, I have to go straight up. This game's cool. This game's way better than Parasite Eve took out Little Brown Monkey. We're talking about a game called Parasite Eve on the PS1. You might be familiar with it. That's our current long play on this channel. That wasn't it, dude? I thought that was gonna be it. Gotta have the execution. I missed. You gotta be centered. Yeah, I feel like there were... Yeah, I don't know. I'm frustrated, Tarkowski. I've had friends try to convince me that Parasite Eve is sort of like of its time, you know? And that's fair. But I'm a retro gamer. I played a lot of games from that era that are much more interesting. I think that, you know... Oh, nice! I think that, you know, having game design shortcomings, that's true for... That's a problem every era faces. I think that's not really fair to blame the era for that game's design issues. It just seems like it was kind of half-baked. They needed more time in the oven. This guy identifies shit, I guess. Huh? That's his job. This guy sells stuff. I got a lot of money, or do I not? I think I lost my money when I died, huh? Yeah, sure I did. That makes sense. Even if FF7 is something I consider to be the same way, although most people say it still lives up. Well, here's the thing about comparing 7 to Parasite Eve, right? Parasite Eve and 7 have a lot of the same problems. They do. The main problem those two games share is that the combat is brainless, right? FF7 and Parasite Eve, the combat is super, super trivial. You just mash button and win fight, right? All day, every day. How come I can't do anything with this? Cannot sell that. Oh, I see. I can't sell it for some reason. Oh, because that's the one I brought into the dungeon with me. I see. Interesting. It's like a fabricated one. Yeah, so they have the same problem in that they're very, very easy. But I think that the reason why, to me, 7 holds up better than Parasite Eve is that 7 has things going on outside of the combat gameplay, right? You're exploring a world, you're meeting NPCs, you're falling in love with a cast of characters, right? The world is much more massive. It's got a lot more going on. Parasite Eve, I feel like it has these flaws that individually, they're not a big deal. I could forgive a lot of these flaws. But the thing is that what it lacks is a strength for me to like really grab onto, to be like, okay, I can forgive these flaws because it has these strengths, right? Like FF7 is a game that has a similar problem to Parasite Eve. It's very easy gameplay, monotonous, you know, also like Parasite Eve, very much caught up in its aesthetics, right? Both games really put a lot of effort into their visuals and their soundtracks without really being that considerate about the core gameplay, which is a drag. But I kind of feel like what Parasite Eve is missing is something going on where I feel like I'm doing something, like anything. In FF7, right, at least it has characters. Now, say what you want about them. You can say they don't really like interest you that much, like Barrett, Tifa, you know, Red 13, all these guys. They might not be your cup of tea. You might not find it very interesting. You might not be like as in love with them as somebody else might be. But at least they're there. At least it's something. In Parasite Eve, you have Ava, or Aya. She's got nothing going on whatsoever. You have Daniel. He's, you know, got an ex-wife and a son. That's his whole shtick. That's all he is. Maeda, he's the shy scientist. He's in a few cutscenes. Clamp is the best character. He's the mad scientist who's trying to fuck up mitochondria. That's godlike. But, yeah, I kind of feel like Parasite Eve is just such a small game with no real story going on, no real gameplay going on. There's no world to explore, really. You know, it just feels sort of, like, devoid. It feels like a very empty game. Super Particle Cannon, this is a special move, huh? Let's equip this. Oh, actually, this thing's not upgraded yet all the way. Okay. Sorry for going on a little rant there, like a little side rant there, guys, but I've been thinking about this a lot. I wanted to love Parasite Eve. It's got stuff that makes it so that I should love it, right? It's an action RPG from, you know, 98, which is a year that I love. And it's got a really cool aesthetic. It's got a really interesting premise in terms of its, you know, its world design, character design. But I kind of feel like it's just sort of like a half a game. Like it needed something to happen in it. I want to buy this, I guess. I think personally I like Resident Evil better because of the horror RPG combination, and frankly, one of my favorite soundtracks, but I do understand your point. Dude, that game has some really great songs. I wish it had a bigger soundtrack. I kind of feel like some of the songs are maybe a little bit too short. They loop a lot, and they're used in a lot of different dungeons, a lot of different areas. And yeah, as for the horror and RPG thing, I kind of feel like the horror element is not really there as much. Like, the horror element is what? It's mostly just in the... Oh, there's somebody up there. It's mostly just in the designs. You have horror elements in the game's, like, character designs, like the monsters especially, but there's no, like, actual, like, fear factor, neither psychological nor jump scares. Right? Like, there's no... All you really have is a really corny, you know, 1950s B-movie plot about mitochondria going crazy. And then you have these monsters that are, you know, kind of scary looking, which I think is, you could argue that same point for any JRPG. But I do agree that it's very novel. I love that it's a RPG from the late 90s that takes place in modern day New York. That's very novel. That's very unique. And I have to, you know, reiterate that I love the designs. I love, you know, Aya's design with the fucking cropped leather jacket and the jeans. That's dope as fuck. You know, I like the overall world. I like the whole New York City vibe. I like all the pre-rendered backgrounds. It's dope. It's dope. This is a time trial or some shit, huh? Find secret passages. Oh, it's like a radar. Okay. Well, I've got a pretty bad build here. I should probably consider that. Oh, I got very low health here. Ow, what the hell did he do to me? Yeah, Resident Evil it's not a terrible game. I'm very critical toward it, but it's fine. It's just I kind of wanted it to be more. I want it to be more, and that might be unfair. Why are they fucking glowing like that? I gotta find hidden rooms on my mini-map, huh? What am I looking for exactly? Down here, I guess. Okay, so I guess I have to find a bunch of hidden spots. I think Parasite Eve 2 has more atmosphere because of its minimalist approach to the music and the way the settings are designed. It just feels more ominous. How do you feel the games compare, Tarkowski? I've heard that Parasite Eve fans really don't like Parasite Eve 2 because it's not as much of a game, but it's not as much of an RPG, right? And that's fair, I think. You know, I think that I would have rather they fixed the first game's design rather than having them change the design completely. Because I think that the first game's design could have been fixed in a lot of ways. Well, I triggered a secret there, but I triggered a thing, but maybe it doesn't work now that the game's, now the stage is over, huh? I hit this thing, but nothing happens. It's a much tougher game, huh? I heard it's not like an action RPG anymore. Is that true? Or you mean maybe it is, but different mechanics? I heard it's more of like a survival horror game, which I think, you know, might appeal to me more. But it's frustrating because... Can I just leave the way I came? Leave it? I want to give up. No, stay here, I guess. How do I... advance? I mean, shouldn't I have got some treasure for this? Or maybe I can't get the treasure once the fight's over. Same mechanics, I think. No more action-oriented than the first. Oh, well, I'd be surprised to hear that from what I've heard about it. I wonder if you remember accurately, or if maybe some of my people I've talked to have misreported how different it is. Oh. I guess I did get the thing. Ice pendant. So this is a throwing weapon, huh? Fires one freezing shard in front of you, huh? In any case, Kowski, I feel like another problem I have with Parasite Eve is that the combat it has a lot of potential. It should work better than it does. What I mean by that is that I like the idea of having this AT bar build up, and as I'm waiting for it to build, I have to avoid enemy attacks. That's really fun, and it is fun at its best, it's great. But I think most of the time it's not at its best. In fact, most of the time I think that they cram you in these tiny little areas that are so damn small that dodging attacks, it feels very unsatisfying, right? And not to mention the fact the game has terrible controls. The game's control scheme is super, super whack, right? It's got, you know, Aya's movement speed, hella slow. And also, she has this thing going on where the, oh, what the hell is this? That's new. Are you a guy? Free potion sample, sure. So, there's a thing going on in this game where when you press down on the D-pad, she moves in a direction that's dependent on only the developer's own logic. You have no way to tell which way you're gonna go when you fucking press that down button on the D-pad, and that makes things not great. It makes it not great when you're trying to avoid attacks. And it's doable, for sure. It's doable, but it's just not that. It's not as fun as it should be. It's not as rewarding as it should feel. The game feels kind of off. I need to use this left bumper. Oh shit! What the hell? That's crazy. Mechmania, dude. And so between the fact that the environments are way too small, we froze. The environments are way too small to dodge attacks. And also the game feels sort of off. Wow. I think that the game, it should have been more fun to play. And I think that's what the sequel should have been, and maybe it is that, exactly. From what I've heard, that's not what it is, and I can see why some would have been frustrated that they changed the mechanics so drastically. Well, the controls, they're not unusual, Ace, in the genre, which is to say RPGs, like, you know, basically like PS1 RPGs, a very common mechanic, right? Very common control scheme. But the problem is that this is an action RPG, which is, you know, most of these games are not that use this control scheme. It's not that big of a deal in like FF7 or 8 when the same, you know, controls are there. But in Parasite Eve, you're trying to, you know, dodge attacks and shit, suddenly the controls being so backwards is kind of annoying. The movement is definitely an acquired taste. I probably would need to get used to it if I came back to it again. There you go. I kind of like how they look so pretty when they're frozen. It's a cool ass weapon right here. Holy shit. I love this thing. It's Icebound. It's got like... Yeah, I wish it just used, you know, at least for the combat, just used more traditional, you know, controls where down makes you go down, up makes you go up, and vice versa on the screen. Everybody's dying. Okay. Tricky, tricky. I'm just gonna brute force it. I don't want to use my fucking noodle here. Aha, I can go. There you go. That's what you want. Felt the same way about movement when I went back to Dino Crisis a year ago. It was clunky in the beginning and still kind of clunky towards the end. I find, you know, I feel like for me, tank controls comes more naturally than maybe for some other people. Oh, I mastered the fucking the snow bomb already. I turned off Armored Core 1 and had to readjust to how twitchy the controls were. I hadn't played that game in a long time. Dude, fucking our friend Little Brown Monkey's talking about Armored Core 1. We're all thinking Armored Core because of this game coming out, I guess, huh? So what do I have? I have this harpoon and this thing too. Give me the freeze. Okay, axe is already mastered. So all I have to master now is my current gun. Also, I have to change my Zakata to this thing. What does it do? Devastates the surrounding area by firing 3 huge bursts of energy, huh? You're right there, man. Just laying dormant these giant mechs. Yeah, Little Brown Monkey was saying that he thinks that mech games are a little bit easy sometimes because of the lock-on missiles. It's kind of, you have to focus on defense while your missiles just do all the work. I've not played Armored Core in a long, long time, so I can either confirm or deny that. So my build here is looking pretty good. This is what I want. Unless I have like a gun I can use, but I don't. All right. Get chopped up, my guy. Ow. I'm getting pretty fucked up. Your girl's getting pretty fucked up. I deserve that. I just took a hell of damage just now. I guess I got a status change on, looks like. This thing's not stun locking the enemies, huh? It is kind of stun locking him a little bit. I have to really be considerate. It doesn't always do it, though. I see. It's tough. Lock-on systems are just a given considering the level of technology in most mech settings. It's easy to make things fast and fluid. I just mean, like, you know, does it work or not? I understand that, like thematically it makes sense. But does it make sense in terms of the gameplay? You're making me fucking hungry, Tarkowski. What time is it now? It's fucking 2:27? Maybe I should fucking get some Taco Bell tonight, huh? I've been saying that for fucking nights back to back, but I always think to myself, don't eat Taco Bell, dude. You're too broke for that. You don't want to gain all this weight, but... maybe tonight's tonight, finally. Because it's so, so good. What is this? Oh, it's a Peeble. Peeble. Depends on your movement in the older AC games and your opponent, huh? So my dagger's remastered. That's nice. I want all this shit's mastered. Give me this sword then, the Brenada. Okay, so I start using this fucking ultimate attack. And start using this ice pendant, huh? What does this ice pendant do? Like this. Okay. Went to a Mexican restaurant yesterday with some buddies, and Taco Bell and Chipotle beat it by a long shot. Is that true, Takowski? That's a real shame, man. Hope I didn't pay too much. Didn't want to hear that. What the hell? Oh shit, you can see that guy there. This thing seems quite weak. If he's not already frozen, it'll freeze him. If he is frozen, it'll unfreeze him. That'd be drag. Might have ordered the wrong meal. They had a lot of choices. Don't just fucking say that, dude. It's fucking down their menu. Don't blame yourself. It's fucking victim blaming, dude. I've heard people say that before. They're like, I'd be like, dude, I went to the restaurant, dude. I got their fucking burger, dog. This shit was fucking whack. You said it's a good place. That was a whack-ass burger. They're like, dude, don't get the damn burger, man. Get the chicken sandwich. That's what's good there. I'm like, well, dog, you told me it was a fucking good restaurant. What are you talking about? Don't get the burger. It's on the fucking menu, dude. But you're right. I mean, it could be that they had something else that was really good, but still, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that you didn't like it. If you're getting out tacoed by Taco Bell and you're at an actual Mexican place, that's not a good look. This thing does real good damage. Real good damage. Somewhat bland, huh? Well, you do one of two things. You either flood the battlefield with fodder, or you can make mechs harder to cause actual damage to. Personally, I prefer the idea of ECM systems to deal with strong lock-on weapons. What's ECM stand for? You know they have that in fucking Elite as well, right? For disabling missiles that are chasing you. Oh, what the hell is that? This is a little bit grindy. I feel like this should have been a... If you are watching your player do this in playtesting, just using one weapon over and over in a very easy environment to try to master it, I feel like you have to ask yourself if it's working the way you want it to work, its mechanic. So I kind of feel as though, you know, like this whole thing where I master weapons by using them a bunch, it's a good idea on the surface of it, but it seems like what it actually results in is me just sort of spamming. I have all these cool guns and shit that I could be using, but instead I'm just doing this thing. Yes. Oh shit. Electric Cunting Mothers, huh? ECM. How you doing, Yuki? We're playing a game here you might enjoy. It's called Metal Unit. It's like an action RPG with a kind of a Mega Man feel to it. It's good. It's real good. It's just sort of... It has some issues with the early dungeons in the game, which I'm kind of where I'm at right now. It makes it feel a little bit monotonous. But mechanically, it's very sound. It has some really cool ideas. I kind of wish that it was a little bit, like, tighter in the core gameplay department. It's a really dope game, yeah. It's got some pretty cool... It's got some waifus. Can't be mad at that. Let's try more shmups, huh? The mech shmups. I'm not really a big shmup player. Maybe I should just play more shmups. Yeah, give me this. Yeah. Gimme. Excuse me. Yeah, this whole thing where I'm like mastering my weapons, I kind of feel like it's a bad idea on the face of it. Unfortunately. Here's the thing about this mechanic. It makes sense insofar as it encourages me to use more weapons. And that's what they wanted to do. It's a good idea. You want to encourage me to use more weapons. Don't let me just pick a good weapon from the start and just use that forever. But, on the other hand, there's a downside to it. And the downside is that it encourages me to sort of just pick shitty weapons all the time, just to master them. I kind of feel as though the gameplay is not strong enough to accommodate this spammery that I'm doing. Well, it's not kind of repetitive, or is it a grind to get to level up? It's really the grind, right? It's the grind is the issue here. But that all being said, I think there's probably a more elegant way to encourage the player to use different kinds of weapons, aside from just asking them to use the shitty ones forever, because you can like level them up. This game has a mechanic, Yuki, where the more weapons you master, basically the more powerful you become, in a sense. So basically, I'm trying to go through all the weapons I have and just use them until their EXP bar fills up. And that's, again, on the face of it, it seems like a cool idea, but in practice, the result is that it ends up being sort of dull. It's sort of really dull to just sort of pick a shitty weapon and just, when you get a new gun, this is one I haven't mastered yet, I mean, equip it for sure, right? But basically, my decision to equip a weapon has no basis on strategy at all. It's based solely on whether I've already mastered it or not. If I haven't mastered it yet, then equip it. If I have mastered it, then don't equip it. Because all the weapons in the game, they share the same EXP bar, right? So basically, like, every SMG, basically, shares the same EXP bar. Once I've mastered this SMG, I might find a brand new one, but it'll already be mastered. Because I've mastered my skill with it, basically. So, whenever I get a new gun, I have to use it till it's mastered. And then get rid of it. And then do the same thing for every gun I find. And that's true for every item in the game. And it's sort of a pain. It creates a scenario where I'm kind of using this item 1,000 times just to master it. And I wouldn't mind if I was actually picking my build based on like my actual like needs as a player. I think that's what you should be doing. But again, I can see how this came to be, this issue. And it's not terrible. It's just sort of, you know, for $3, indie game, do a lot worse. I just wish it was more. Give me the loot. There's a lot of cool weapons in this game. It'd be fun to actually like upgrade them and like choose between them, but I really don't choose between them. That's the problem. What the hell? So now my thing is mastered. So now my sword's not mastered. This is next. So I have to get behind this guy. Oh, wow. It's basically I just used that fucking one weapon until it was mastered, and I'm gonna never use it again. My whole goal was just to master it. Now I got no need for it. This one's not mastered yet. Equip that one. All my shit on me right now is all mastered except for my melee weapon, my secondary weapon, my sub-weapon, and my ultimate. Everything else is already done, huh? What is this? Some data seems to imply that aliens had ulterior motives. It's got some lore here. It's the thing this game does. Go, 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 Nablina, go. According to this data, humans need extremely high mental fortitude to be able to handle metal units. I believe it. This thing's mad strong. So I have this anchor. What does anchor do? That's like an angle it shoots at, huh? Oh, it's like a chain. There's like a rocket launcher there? Where'd that come from? Oh, that thing? Like a salvo. This thing goes up like at an angle, huh? That's pretty fun. There's treasure up there. How certain are you can't just push through with weapons you want, and the mana system isn't just an extra system, huh? I'm not sure how to answer that question, Revenge. Yeah, I bet the combat designer was thinking this would have been a good way to encourage the player to utilize all weapons exactly, at least once, but the difference in weapon usage probably doesn't appeal to everyone, so it's kind of a flawed concept. Well, I think that it's a good idea to ask the player to use different items, but the game's combat isn't interesting enough to really like make me feel like I'm using my brain while changing my weapons, right? It doesn't really matter what I have. I just get to spam whatever. So to answer your questions, Revenge, the way it works in detail, guys, I've been kind of like avoiding explaining it. It's kind of abstract, so I've been avoiding explaining it. But when you find any weapon in this game, it's permanently saved to your inventory. You can get it whenever you want from your home base. Just find any weapon once, and now you can get it from home base whenever you want. It's cool. Cool idea. But you cannot withdraw anything from your home base that is above a certain rarity unless you have enough MP. MP is mastery points and represents how many weapons in the game you've mastered. So although I can go to my home base and withdraw a common weapon, I cannot withdraw a rare weapon. But now I can. I reached 30 MP. I can now withdraw any rare weapon that I want. So by mastering weapons, it allows you to store, basically, your good weapons. So I might find an epic weapon in the battlefield, but if I die, I lose it permanently, right? Until I have enough MP to withdraw it from storage. So to really have like a consistent build, you have to master enough weapons to build your... Every time you master a weapon, you get 1 MP. It's permanent. So you're in a position where you are mastering weapons so that you can then later withdraw other weapons that you actually want. That's what its purpose is. So could you play the whole game without ever mastering something? I mean, probably, right? You could probably, you know, just use whatever weapon you find and not worry about having like a build that's like your favorite weapons, right? But it's a mechanic they put in there that, you know, strongly encourages you to change it up all the time and to master every weapon you find. And that's kind of my issue, is I've been mastering every weapon that I find, and I think that's what you're supposed to do. I think they didn't really think about, you know, how that sort of has this game design, like a game flow that's not that much fun. So this thing, it's a ride-in. It's epic. It's fucking epic. Okie dokie, Smokey. Yeah, it's kind of a drag. Panel launcher, huh? That's something I need. It's developed by Dust Company. Fires panel rockets at the enemy. Low performance rating against numerous enemies. Okay, not sure what triggers it. Maybe when I hit somebody with it? Yeah, I see. Sounds tedious if the combat isn't super rewarding. Yeah, there are times where it's really good, but most of the time it's not. And that's kind of a shame. Like, basically, I wish this game was just all boss fights. It's a similar problem I have with Parasite Eve. It's like, why isn't it all boss fights? If the boss fights are the parts that's fun, and the stages are not fun, then make it all boss fights. Just save this. That's fine. Okay. If you guys have MAME set up, please check out Hyper Duel. What's Hyper Duel? That's an old arcade game? Oh, it has a lot of startup. Easy game. Yeet! How's that different from what I currently have? So Yuki likes having a MAME for shmups. Stage fucking clear. It's a fun little mech shmup. Oh no. Oh no, more shmups. So I've got full health. I should really just spend all my resources on... Well, I can sell shit here. I probably should sell shit, right? I should sell my light armor. I have no need for this anymore. I should sell the Sara Shuriken. No need for that anymore. I should sell this. Oh, I want the whip. Sell this ice pendant. It's rare. Should I hold on to that because it's rare? No. It's just more gold for me, I guess. Storm is a pretty whack special move. I don't want this. It's also common. Just get rid of it. This knife is also common. Mastered. Get rid of it. Here's some more light armor. Double of that, huh? Okay. Alright. Can't even clear Dangun Fever Run on 1 credit yet. What the hell is Dangun Fever Run? Is that some kind of shmup? What's up, Jiffy? Welcome aboard, my friend. I'm playing a game here called Metal Unit. It's an indie game, but for $3. It's got its pros and cons. For $3, I'd say it's real good. Real good. Probably even for its... I'm not sure what its full price is. If its full price is $10, it's still real good for even for that. We're having a great night tonight, Legalize. I'm thinking about get some fucking Taco Bell here in 20 minutes. That's what I'm thinking in my heart. In my heart of hearts. Let me go to my inventory. And I can discard this, right? Sure I can. I can't sell it, but I can discard it. Likewise, get rid of this. Likewise, get rid of this. Okay. It's a fast-paced shmup with some kind of godlike Boogie Night soundtrack. What? Have you streamed it yet, Yuki? That sounds godlike. Takowski, maybe tonight's the night, dude. I've been telling you guys that I've been, like, fighting the urge to get Taco Bell. But tonight might be the night. Just a little insight won't make this right. I never heard of it before, Yugi. I love when people stream obscure games, put up on YouTube for people that missed it on stream. YouTube's real good for obscure games, better than Twitch is. Hunter's Steel Bird, Nimble Arrow, a bunch of new stuff here. Okay. Might stream it at Frosty. Oh, bring your set. That'd be kind of fun. You could play the game live in front of all the people that would be mad impressed with your skills. Okay, so I can go and get some more treasure down there, huh? What's up, Bates Motel? Welcome aboard, dude. We're playing this game. It's called Metal Unit. Kind of having a nice, chill, late-night stream. It's been real low-key vibes. So I can put on another gun now, finally. Nimble Arrow. Hunter's Walter. It's impossible to pull back the bowstring of this unit without the strength of a metal unit. So I have to, basically, like a bow, huh? Like a bow and arrow. Alright. So I want to use that for now. And use my, it's a pretty good build, I guess, then, huh? Okay, this is a card. I can get rid of this now, right? Discard this? Sure. My skills of completing 2 levels, huh? Bet you I couldn't get that far. Maybe I could. If I put 10 minutes into it. Yeah, sounds pretty hard. It's kind of hard to do. Yeah, it's one of those bullet hells or what? What are you doing here? Try using boosters to reach the exit, huh? Will do. I'm gonna kill everybody here first, though. Oh, that's weird. Zoom. This is gonna be fun. I have to make sure I dodge his attack. Come on down here and fight me. They're trying to reach me, but they can't. I'm below them. They're trying to pull down into the booster. I got hit by that motherfucker. There you go. Set him free. Just woke up. I'm planning on competing in a Guilty Gear tournament in Durham tomorrow. Sick. What's Guilty Gear? I heard that Exord's getting rollback soon. That already had rollback, right? No, Strive had rollback, right? Whoa, shit. This gun is pretty crazy. This sword is pretty nuts. Wow, this sword is crazy. Playing Rev 2 earlier, okay. Just released today for Exert. Oh, sick. That's gotta like Bates. That's gotta like Yuki. Is it time for us all to play Exert, guys? Have you guys tried it yet? Is it any good? The rollback, I mean. So I killed everything here, and I can just leave. I can double jump too, huh? Oh, I see. It's less. I thought it was gonna be like a really big jump, like actual like Maple Story jump quest, but no, it's really short. It's not if I could fight K too good though, huh? I wish they just used GGPO. It was okay. I haven't tried the final version released today though, huh? Why don't they just use GGPO? I've mainly played Exerd because Strive would suck so bad when I was streaming. You mean like in terms of the net play, or what do you mean exactly? Out of curiosity. These are games I've been curious to try, guys. I've been curious to try games like Exerd and Strive. That's why I'm kind of curious about your guys' thoughts on these games, if they're any good or not. So none of my shit here is maxed out at all. Play plus R, dude? Play plus R? I've heard that's like, kind of like the third strike of Guilty Gear. Is that true, Blue Raz? Grand Blue Fantasy? A lot of people really wanted that game to get rollback. Play less of this to bomb, huh? Yeah, I've heard people say it's like the third strike of Guilty Gear. Interesting little area here. You better be prepared. I'm not sure that I am prepared. The frame time, and that's possibly because of so much memory. The frame time, Yuki, Bates? Not sure what you mean by frame time. You mean like input latency? I like Strive on release because I thought Arxis would drastically adjust the game, but they did it in a way I didn't enjoy, so I kind of stopped playing, huh? That sucks. Huh, what is this? It's a map of the area. It seems poorly drawn, so it probably doesn't matter. This seems like it's going to be a pain in the ass. So there's like a boss in the next room, looks like. I don't get that question mark, I guess, is my goal, or to get to that thing on the bottom there. So I want to stay left, forward, forward, left. Forget the question mark. Oh, I have no dodge roll, or... I can't dodge while I'm in this fucking web. Oh, that's interesting. I mean, it's blocked, maybe. Well, I can't go that way. Okay, and I can get back around. Oh, I see. Well, let's fucking try it. I'm gonna fight and get killed by a boss. It'll be fun. Better than what I've been doing. I'm not really that tech savvy, so I'm not able to fully articulate something that I don't fully comprehend myself, huh? We call it frame time. What's your negative experience you're having, Bates? What does it feel like? What does it seem like? I do want to get deep into plus R for sure, though, when I get the time. Yeah, for plus R is really good. I'm glad Leap is really enjoying it. Might be a boss here, guys. I might get fucking destroyed. I'm eating shit. This guy's fucking bodying me. Ow. I really ate shit there in a major way. Let's be a little more careful. So, I've got this bow I'm not taking advantage of yet. Oh, he fell into a secret room, huh? We've got traps. I'll let him die then. You can go ahead and fucking perish, my guy. Easy game, dog. Now we're talking. Oh, it's this little pit. Doesn't really go where I thought it might go. Well, this feels like a multi-room. There's actually another floor down there. It's kind of unusual for this game. Easy game. You can sit there and let the fucking missiles kill him. The game would lag, and the frame per second count in my top of my screen would barely reach 20, and I'm used to 60. Okay, I see Bates, yeah. Yeah, so basically it seems like it's unoptimized on your PC. Your PC's not able to play it at full speed. Last warning, huh? Oh, it's pretty tricky around here. Well, I'm kind of confused. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm dead. I have to kill everything and get out of here, maybe? What the hell is that? Jesus! Those things are gonna probably hurt me if I'm hitting them. This is a pretty hard little dungeon here, huh? Only when you're streaming. Yeah, it makes sense. When you're streaming, it's gonna be using a lot more power on your PC, so it's gonna be harder to run games full speed. If they're retro games, it should be not that bad. But modern games, yeah, it's gonna be tough. Rest in peace to me. So I got rid of all my gear there and everything. That's fine. Got an archaeologist. I'm not sure what that means. Bonus. I mean Faust and Dizzy and Xrd, but I love Happy Chaos and Faust and Strive. I never played any Guilty Gear game outside of Guilty Gear Iska on PS2. That game sucked ass. It's considered to be the worst Guilty Gear game. I only ever played it, you know, single player, which is not the way the game's meant to be played, obviously. So I should be able to unlock, oh, I can't get rare things? Yeah, I thought I could. I'm confused. Why do I only have 23 mastery? Oh, maybe I didn't master anything new that much? I thought I had mastered a bunch of new stuff. Maybe I didn't quite make it to mastery for... No, I swear I got a bunch of new masteries. How come it didn't count that time? Or did it count maybe? Upgrades. I think I need 10. I have 11 of these, so I can actually get my health up one more time, huh? Will it go up by 15? Will it go from whatever it is now to... I have 40 right now, so I probably won't go. It'll go up by another 5 probably, huh? If I were to raise my metal unit's armor up. Yeah, I went up by 5. So Yuki just loves Faust in every game, huh? Except for Strive. Is he not in Strive? I think he is, right? Maybe he's not good in that game? I've only ever played Xrd and Strive, and I'm a newbie to gaming myself. Is that you, Bates, to gaming in general? Or just to fighting gaming? If you're new to gaming in general, that's pretty cool. Glad you're giving Deal College a try. That's interesting. Oh, I glitched it out somehow. There you go. I'm not sure I'm supposed to do that. Hello? Items that are stored here will remain safe even after the player dies. They can nonetheless be used for crafting from anywhere. Really? That's useful. This game's got more mechanics than I expected. Gotta get him from here. I see. It's not a secret, really. He's gotta do it from here. Oh, but it's still locked down there. Oh, interesting. Xrd caught my eye for a short while, but 3S is one I keep coming back to. That's my thing about, you know, fighting games in general. All these games I would love to play, But the thing is, man, it's so hard to get away from Third Strike, even for a second. Even for a second. I got some new gear I could, use because it's common. But yeah, I didn't get enough MP to withdraw my rare stuff. So although I have a bunch of rare items, I can't use them yet. That's cool. That's cool. This game's great. I'm enjoying it a lot. I think that it might be time for me to end the stream, though, it being 3 o'clock in the morning and all. So we played 2 games. Actually, didn't play any Command & Conquer after all. This game was too engrossing. But we played a game called Kozu. It was a Japanese car racing game. That was really fun. Super fun. Might even play it again someday. This game's called Metal Unit. Like, I might play this game again someday. Maybe off stream. Maybe on stream. It's a real essential, like, basic roguelike. But it's not a terrible thing. It's functional. It's got good game feel. It's fun to slash bad guys and level up in, for sure. And you can do a lot worse than that, I feel like. If you're a new game dev who is making their own action RPG, it's really sick. I think that I'm critical of it because I've played a lot of great games in this genre, and I find this game a little bit monotonous, but it's fucking $3, man. It's got great graphics. It has a story. It seems pretty cool. There's a lot to love about this game. Wait, my fucking harpoon wasn't leveled up yet? That's crazy. I think I like the Zacata a lot. I'm reintroducing myself to things I left off for whatever reason and embracing my nerd. Yeah, Third Strike hasn't caught my fancy, but Super Turbo is great. Have you been playing it yet? I never played ST. It does look cool. The only gear I have that's common is this light armor, huh? So if I go to my inventory now, I can wear all this shit, basically. I see. So I get to make a build. I get to make my own build. And then go into the dungeon with it. But the gear I can use is based on what I've mastered in the past. Yeah, okay. I've been complaining this game is too easy, but I've not beaten the first stage. So I really have no room to complain about its ease, right? I've been saying that, it's easy to level up and grind in, but yeah, the core gameplay I'm sure could actually get very involved and very difficult and very fun once you get into the later stages of the game. I have not done that, and I might at some point. But yeah, I'm very impressed by this game. I think that, if I'm being critical of it, I think that it has a lot of jabber-jawing going on in terms of the story. It's got very long cutscenes, longer than a game of this type needs, I feel like. But that being the case, the developer clearly had like an idea in mind for a story they wanted to tell. And I can't, deprive them of that. They made this cool game, they had a story they wanted to tell, that's fine. For me, I'm not really that interested, but I'm glad it's here. And so far it seems, somewhat interesting. It could be a lot worse. It's already fun, absurdly fun, says Yuki, huh? Why does it call me so? I can fuck around and win in streaks against Blackbeard Slim. Oh, I know you're friends with Blackbeard Slim. Well, there you go. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yuki misses Blackbeard. Saw him at CEO last year when I ran KI as a side tourney. Yeah, he came by the stream, I think for Bruise Day Tuesday this week. Guys, next week we're doing Parasite Eve on Monday and Wednesday. We're doing Third Strike on Tuesday as always. I think next Friday it might be time for Pizza and a Movie. Maybe more Elite, I don't know yet. Also, we're doing more programming on Thursday next week. It's gonna be a very similar week to this week. Instead of playing, this game on Friday, it's gonna be probably Pizza and a Movie, or maybe something else, maybe some Elite. That could be fun too. Yeah, but it's a pretty cool game tonight. It's kind of crazy how good a game you can get for less than $4. We went to MagFest and we are doing a tournament of Thrones tomorrow and Grown Man Monthly Sunday. Sick. I'd love to hear it. Hope you enjoyed Grown Man Monthly. Shout out to fucking Flannel Jack and Brandometry and all those people out there. I wish that, everybody could go. I got friends like Tonren who can't always make it out there. It's kind of frustrating. But I understand that people are also busy, right? People got their own lives they're trying to keep up with. Sunday through Wednesday, huh? Blackbeard Slim. Twitch.tv/Blackbeard Slim. Yeah, basically all my, my criticisms of this game could be immediately counteracted by saying it's $3. Like, it's got lovely, just for the pixel art alone, it's worth $3.
That's a wrap.
It's got lovely graphics, and the gameplay is very solid.
Yo, punches, dude.
And I've been grinding it for hours.
Oh, that's bad.
That says something. It kept me invested for hours. It's pretty, Yuki. It's pretty. Elite legalized. Yeah, this fancy legalized. I'm trying to do like a run where I try to get. Basically, I want to do a stream where I try to go across the galaxy and see if I can do it. Like if I can even do it at all. I also want to try to get to the final galaxy. I've never been to the second galaxy even.
What's Spyro? You punch a ghost now?
I've really still been obsessed with Elite after all this time. It's been on my mind, dude.
Oh shit!
It's been on my mind.
Oh my!
Thank you guys for our all the support on Kofi.
No
at ko-fi.com/Vencabot.
Oh my god!
That shit goes a very, very long way. It's super, super helpful. It's kind of super humbling, the fact that people support the channel through Ko-fi, through Patreon.
Look at that smile! The smile of a winner!
My goal is to have the support spread around the platform somewhat evenly, so that if one platform goes down, let's say that, Twitch changes their policy regarding subscriptions, let's say that Patreon ends up going out of business, we have, not all of our eggs in one basket, right? So you guys supporting on Ko-fi means a lot to me. Thanks so much. It's a new platform for us. I know this is kind of like a learning curve. You guys don't want to go to ko-fi.com/Vencabot and sign up for an account and stuff. I understand that. Thank you to those that do. Thank you to XYQ Elite for being a monthly sub on Ko-fi. Thank you to Sophist, Jiffy Extra Creamy, Ace FGC. Thank you to Gert Locker and Ginseng for being monthly supports on Ko-fi. That means a lot to me. See you soon, Base Motel. You're being here tonight, man. Thank you to our patrons, guys, at patreon.com/Vencabot. It's a lot like Ko-fi, kind of the same thing.
Never ends.
Just kind of like nice to have two platforms. Thank you to Antonio Road River Sanchez, Balls Deep, Decoy Mandis, Foul Mill, James Micheletti, Jimbo Slice, Jack Hernandez, Mute XP, and Cruz, Oni Ramen, Prime Opus, Rage Against the Arcade Machine. Here at Salty Face and Zanzo and Yuki for being a huge supporter here.
Creeping on so
through Patreon. Thank you to Ace, who supports on both Patreon and on Ko-fi. Wow, what a god. Also, I think also on Twitch. Thank you to Amir, Audrey Apples, Karina, Dicksucker, Envy, Butterfly, Gene Haley, Mana Watts, Max, Michael Hinkle, Rob Slice, Steve Jones, and Wade Local. Thank you to the Shady Winners, guys. That's $3 a month, just like Ko-fi. And also, it's worth more than Twitch's $5 tier. Twitch takes half, guys. Putting $5 on Twitch, you're wasting $2. Because, Twitch is taking $2.50 for themselves. Put in $3 on Patreon instead. Help out for, even more support that way. Thank you to Ann, Brendan Williams, Drew Newworth, 4TL, Good Vibe City, Goss, Invalid, Letter Department, Juna Nam, Keith Best, Coolahan, Kyle Glass, Mum Blue, Toasty Toasty, Saucy Daddy, Sean, and Toxic Man. Thank to the young guys. That's $1 a month. Benjamin J. Harkins, Donka, Drew Katsikis, FPA Brian X, Guy Taylor, Herb Birkin, Andre Cruz, Julian Bergman, Kaiju, Mark Parker, Momo, Phil Harrison, Random Ender, Shane Johnson, Wars, and William. See you around Blue Raz. Good night, Yuki. Good night, Legalize. What a night. Good night, Revenge. Thank you to the Twitch subs guys like Zanzu, of course, and Alex B. Adamant, Algae Eater, Aretha Frankenstein, Arcade DFW, A Stuffy Muffin, Audrey Apples, Balls Deep, Bloodlust Alucard, Blue Abs, Brother, Nero FGC, Berdrinka, Kavi has changed, and what the fuck? Chulak, Dan Almighty, Dapper Don, Decoy Mandis, Dicksucker, DJ Moonlight Strike, DJ Burgerstein, Dr. Burgerstein, Eat That Rocha, X Squared, NVKO, Exodus 3rd, Izana Edwards, FIFA King 97, Fighting Bubbies, Fight J Fight, FPA Brian X, Furby, Gimme with Jimbo, Ginseng Plays, Herb Durkin, Hibu Eras, Insilo, Jabby 33, Jiffy Beefy, Gemotive MU, Jonesy 143, Kyosuke, KG the Legend, Legalized Ranch 801, Locust 3S, Long Legs. Thank you, Lord Solar, Love Kirby, Moth and FGC, Mr. Sujano, Mr. Papy, Mr. Part 2, Mean Experience, Nirhan, Neon Riot 4. Thank you to New Hell Studios, New Pool 16, Nice Templar, Oni Ramen, Aura Orange, Predator 51, PXG, Dark Okage, Robib, Red Panthers Bear Rescue, Ryan, Rotary Lover 89, Scary Busey, Seeking 2000, Sylvanus Revenge, Static and Shadows Junction, Son of Full Horse, Sofa Stream, Stoner Tom DeLange, SWP Philly, X215, Synapsy, Link to Take It in the Blood, Task Force Faust, The Ministry Boa, 3Venge, Tob MB, Triple J, Wax, SBK, X Jimbo Slice X, Zither XZ, and Yoga Brain 3S. Peace out, guys. See you guys around. See you guys on Monday with some Parasite Eve. Hopefully I can finish the game by next week. I'm not really sure if I'm going to be able to or not. If I can't, it's going to be tough to decide if I want to keep on streaming it. My hope is that I can finish it by the end of Wednesday's stream. We have a 77-floor dungeon to do. Wow. But I hope that it should be not that big of a deal. We're going to find out. But in case I will see you guys then.
That was sick! Oh my god!
Be available on Discord and on Reddit.
What is going on? Oh my god, chaos done!